Hello everyone, welcome to another Patepluma video. I'm trying a new setup, let me know if you prefer this one. Today we're gonna go over the Utila 2.0 wallet. The Utila has become one of my most sold wallets. It is quite unique, and today we're gonna see the new one, but also compare it to the old one. So let's start by looking at the 1.0 version. This is the Utila that we all know and love. A pocket on the back. You can access this wallet vertically like this. You can put cash on top or standing, that's what I mean. And if you want, you can also open it this way and you can put cash here. Now, I was really afraid to change this wallet because I thought, man, it is my most sold wallet. What if I screw it up? And this is not good for my company, right? Because I'm a small leather maker, and it is important to not screw up one of your most successful products. But I really took months designing, brainstorming how I can make the Utila even better. And I think I have achieved that, I believe. And I have looked at feedback that YouTube reviewers have said about the wallet, but also what clients of mine have written back or written on their reviews or commented on my videos. And yeah, and everything I thought it was a good, productive point, I wrote it down and I made sure I addressed those in the 2.0 version of the wallet. And the beautiful thing about the 2.0 version of the Utila wallet is that not only comes in the regular size that we know and love, but it also comes in a mini version. And so let's go over first the differences. So let's start with the regular version. This is the Utila, the all new 2.0 version. Now you can see it right away if I put it side to side, that even though this Utila has two colors, you may recall here, one of the things that I personally wanted to do is to bring a pop of color to the outside. And I think I have achieved that, as you can see. You can see this extra color here. I also dropped down this flap here on purpose to, and I will explain why, but I wanted to see also this color here on top left corner. I have brought the logo from the back to the front because it gives like a complete look to the wallet from the front. And speaking of the back, it is completely different. This pocket has been redesigned, and this comes from me brainstorming of what to do differently, but also there's a major reason why. One of the things is that based on reviews, some of my clients feedback, I mean customer feedback, some of my clients do not like when their cards are exposed too much. And I thought, okay, how can I achieve that in the new designs? And you can think, okay, you could have raised this one here, right? But the problem is that this stitch line here is really hard to make because you have very little, if I can open here, you have little room. See where this stitch line is? You have very little room in there to sort of make the stitch line. And sometimes this is not a, was a prototype anyway, so the stitch line is not perfect, but it was very hard to make this perfect. And it gave me a lot of headaches. So part of a good design, because I do watch, I don't know if you guys know Sandy Munro, like Munro and Associates. He breaks down cards and he's like a very famous person who break down cards to to see how they are engineered, and he gives feedback on how car companies can do better. Well, I sort of learn a lot from him because he says, okay, a good design is not only a design that is good for the customer, but also design that is easier to make. And I'm not saying that this wallet is easy to make; it still gives me challenges. But I also wanted to make it a little bit easier to deal with this side here. So every time I did this, the customer also benefit because the line will always be perfect and straight because it's easier, as you can see, it is easier to access that stitch line. So I completely, by doing that, I completely protected most of the cards and just leaving this little window open here. And this little window, let's take a card here just to demonstrate. This little window here, access, see how it doesn't show more. You can keep pushing the card if you want to keep it extra safe, but that is acceptable, I believe. That's not too much card to be showing. And that little window here is actually thumb slider in which you can access your card safely. And believe me, it is quite secure. This card is not going to fall out of there, especially when you have more things in the interior. And the beauty of that is that even here, you can do with your index finger or your middle finger here, when you can access the card even without looking at the back, and you can put it back together. That I thought, wow, this not only fixes the problem in production, but it also gives a lot of functionality, a different look to the 2.0 version. So that is only the back, and not having the logo here, it sort of gives it also a cleaner profile. What do you guys think? I hope you like it. Now that is the back, right? So what happened once we open this wallet? As you can see, this compartment was sort of straight like that, or without any features. Now that compartment actually hosts a card slot. Now this card slot, just to demonstrate here, this wallet has just been made, so it's not breaking in yet. With use, that will be better. Now this card slot can be protected if you use the flap like that. You cannot even see it, but if you decide to use the flap like this, which we're gonna go over in a bit, this card becomes a quick access card. Yeah, so, and it also sort of following the principle of here, it's not exposing itself too much. You can have it really tucked in there, you can see, and by just sliding your finger like that, you can access your most used card or your second most used cards, because maybe your most used is the one you have here. So that one card can fit here. In this pocket, one, two, or three cards max could fit in the back pocket, just to give you an idea. So that is very different. Now, let's go back to this one here before we go to that one. You may see that this piece was just this shape here, just for the cash compartment. That was beautiful because it gave me this contrast. But by doing that, it didn't give me any color on the outside. So what I did is that I added a flap to that piece. I added a flap to that piece. So now you can protect this card compartment here, or main compartment here, over, while getting that color in the outside instead of the inside. Now, I already showed you that you can tuck in this compartment, and this compartment, by the way, is I consider the main compartment of the wallet. It has a lot of capacity. For example, here's just a bunch of cards here, and it just will swallow those no problem. Hopefully you have a good look at this. So a lot of cards can fit there, but you can also fit coins there for those who love to carry coins. And this flap, you can decide to carry this way or you can decide to carry it this way. Now, when you carry it this way, that compartment is sealed and it's secure. You can also put a card just like that in there if you wish. Up to you, in addition to this one, of course. But now you can see the most color is out of the way, and that created to me the problem that I wanted to, or the feature I wanted to highlight, which is give me color on the outside. That's why on purpose I dropped this line here to give me a little pop of color here when the customer decides to use it this way. That was my thinking there. Now, you might think, okay, so what else is different? The stitch line here has been broadened or made it with longer. This is just to protect this cash compartment even further and to give a more balanced look to the wallet. The snap button is the same. And I decided to go with the round instead of the sloped angle. You may ask yourself, but why? What was wrong with the first one? Well, let's take a dollar bill here. This is fake money, people. Don't think I'm rich. So look. Now that cash, some of the feedback I received is practically hidden. That is one of the feedback that some customers said, oh, I don't like my cash. Just to show you here, I don't like how in the Utila wallet my cash was showing like that. Yes, you see that big difference. You might, if you put many bills here, you might see the little tip, but I think that's acceptable. So that's reason. That's the reason why I included the slope. Completely, obviously, changed the look of the wallet. I think it's even more beautiful, to be honest. It looks more complete. It looks more professional. Another thing that I tried to fix is that at the bottom, this line here, and of course this one doesn't look perfect because this was a prototype I made. This line was really hard to make because 1.5 millimeters of the thickness of this leather push the half of this piece of leather, or these pieces of leather, a little bit that way in the inside, making it hard for me to achieve a straight line here. Well, now that I know more about how to work with leather with practice, you will see that I have actually created a slope in here. That's the slope here. And this slope is like barely like 2 millimeters or so that goes inside, and when it comes out, it goes a little bit to create this straight line here. And that not only gave me that beautiful straight line, but it also allowed the wallet to sort of stand straight. And you might think, well, who cares if it stands straight or not? I was like, no, well, I just thought it was cool. Like, especially for me to take photos of the wallet. Now I can just set it there and take some photos, and perhaps you are in a situation where you don't have much room in a coffee shop, and you can just set your wallet straight like that. So that is, I thought, it very neat. I follow the backpacker movement as well, and I know that for backpackers, having the backpack being able to stand is a big deal. So I have able to achieve that in a wallet. So that's pretty cool. So that is different. And you may wonder, hey, what is this cutout here? Why does that exist? That exists, my friends, because when you open the cash compartment, which the cash compartment now is more beautiful because it has a beautiful color here, you can actually, when you have many different denominations, it's called, you can actually use your thumb here before you flash all your cash to people. Before you can actually look at the denominations here and grab just the cash that you wish to have. This cutout is not only for looks, because I do think it looks pretty, but it's actually a little window for you to see your cash once you opened your wallet. So every little detail was really thought through in this new 2.0 Utila wallet. Now you can create, you can carry your like this if you want. Some people say, hey, but I don't want to be opening the snap button every time I access the wallet. You don't have to. You can just open your wallet and access it like this. You can access this compartment, that compartment, the card slot here, the back compartment. You also, the wallet, when you fold it, you create an extra pocket here if you want to put cards as well there. So you don't have to. So those who say like, I don't want to be opening a horizontal wallet, you don't have to. The beauty of the Utila wallet is that it gives you so many options. That's actually, I think, why it's one of my most sold wallets. So, but you may, for those who already purchased this wallet, you may already notice that when you have the flap here, a compartment is created on the back right here. You can put cards there as well. Or if you live in a country with small bills, you can actually even put bills there. I don't recommend it, but you could. Or fold it in half. Yeah, in a secret compartment. But when you use your flap tucked in into itself like that, man, this pocket look becomes so beautiful. Literally, you can put coins there, you can put cards there, and it just feels so secure because now the flap is tucked in securely there. So that is the beauty that this adding the flap to this piece of leather gave me, a more secure, beautiful pocket there as well. And you can still have access to the cash compartment. So that's if you decide to use it like that. Now, one crazy way, you don't have to do this, of course. One crazy way is that you can actually flip this flap backwards like this. With time, this will mold, of course, to your use, and you're still gonna have your cash compartment there. You might also create that secret compartment on the back here. Now and then that the main compartment becomes sort of a quick access card slot or something. That's the look. I don't love it. I'm just saying it's a possibility if you can pull it off. My favorite use, to be honest, even though I do love how the wallet looks with the new color, my favorite way of carrying the wallet is by tucking in, excuse me, that flap onto itself there, because it's just so secure. And you can even put smart trackers in this main compartment. You can put coins, you can put more cards that you don't use as often. To access that flap, I tend to put my finger here and push it up, because it does fit very snugged in it, excuse me. And that's on purpose, because I wanted the wallet, the compartment, to feel quite secure with it. The Patepluma ink logo in the inside there. So that is the Utila regular wallet. These are all the changes I made to it. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. And again, US bills need to be put all the way to the back here and down. That way you can access them, and it can fit here inside the snap button. And you can put, of course, if you carry folded cash, this is very easy, because you just do this, and or here if you want, you see. By the way, if you say, oh, I don't like to use this compartment for cards, no problem. You can also put your bills in there. They fit. And you can also push it out this way. This wallet, friends, give you so many options. Now, one last thing I wish to show you with this wallet is that if, let's say that you carry it just vertically like this, you can put actually your cash in this compartment like that, or you can even put it behind. and use this compartment for cards. Like this. If you have more cash, then it's easier, and you can just flap it like this, and you can see that with the new design, the cash is also not visible. And to access your cash, you can do that. To some of you, I know, to some of you, you may say, that's too complicated, that is too much. Listen, this wallet, it's the perfect wallet for everyone. If you don't love it horizontally, just use it vertically. If you don't love it vertically, just use it horizontally. If you want your cash in the outside, you can do that. If you just want cards in the outside, you can do that. If you want it semi-quick access card, you can do that here. Everything is safely hidden, and you can even carry coins in this main compartment and secure them by doing this. Instead of looking at it like, oh, that's too much to deal with, think about it in this way. Man, this is the perfect wallet for any situation. That's how I wish you to see the Utila wallet. And again, I really took a big risk with upgrading a wallet that was already well received. But I hope you agree with me that it's all for the better. This 2.0 version, to give you an idea, the Utila wallet, I'd never carried it myself. I thought it wasn't really for me. Although I did value them for many of my customers, they loved it, and I can see why. But it wasn't for me because I normally go for small wallets or different types of wallets. But this wallet is so lovely to use that I hardly can put it down after like months of testing. Now I thought, okay, but this wallet is, just to give you an idea here, how do I do this? Like that. It's about 11 and some millimeters tall, centimeters, 11.5 or so. And in terms of width, about 10. So it's quite a big wallet. And I thought, okay, how can I do that and make it small? This one has almost the same height, but it's 1.5 centimeters shorter, and it does feel like a huge difference. This is how you will see it from the front, and it is a little bit shorter, but not much, just maybe half a centimeter shorter. It is the same thickness, but it does feel, as you can see here, very different in the hand. The Utila 2.0 Mini, it has the same features as the big one. Logo on the front, same design, same compartments, everything. What is the difference? Well, because this one is smaller, it can carry just a little bit less. I would say 5 to 6 cards and 5 to 6 bills, for example. Just to give you an example. For example, this pocket here on the back in the main Utila, regular Utila, can carry up to 3 cards. This one, I would say two cards can fit here. But the same principle there. You access it like that. Everything is a little tighter. And if you use US dollars with this one, you will have to fold them. You can fold them this way or that way, just behind it, because obviously they will not fit this way because it's too large. But if you live in a country with small bills, like in Europe or other countries, you can actually still carry your cash like this. And it still has the quick access card slot. It still creates that compartment on the back. You can still use coins in the main compartment. The cash compartment is just as beautiful and practical. And the logo on the front, the same curve here with the drop down for extra color. And of course, you can, everything with this wallet is a little bit tighter. And by the way, this wallet here, I made it this morning, so it's really needs to break in first. Yeah, you can also use it this way. It's more compact, of course. Everything is more compact. You can see the difference here, but it has the same options of the same features. Hopefully that gives you a good look at both wallets. I would say if you're in the US and you also don't want to deal with what can fit and everything, the regular Utila is for you. And if you live in a, or if you have small hands, or if you like a front carry, because this one is more a back pocket carry wallet, and this one it can fit in the front pocket. If you have small hands, if you don't carry much, if you live in a country with small currency, the Utila Mini could be for you. But yeah, in terms of leathers, I have Butero and Wax Pull-Up and Pueblo leathers available. Here you have the Petro blue wax pull-up outside with the cognac Butero interior, and the thread is just a light brown thread. That's this one. And here I have wax cognac pull-up leather on the outside. It smells incredible, by the way. Black thread and black Butero leather. All the hardware I use in terms of snaps is I only have brass available because I love brass color in my wallets. Also, I'm a small, like I said before, I am a small leather maker, so I cannot afford having all the options available in the world, but I do try to provide some beautiful options for you guys. And so far, people do love the colors I offer and the leather types and so on. This is the Utila 2.0. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for your comments. Please subscribe. Please share with your friends. Please comment below. I'm quite easy to reach. Follow me on Instagram. The description of this wallet and how to contact me and how to purchase this wallet is below. If you're wondering about the price, go to the website for that. The reason why I don't like to say the price on my videos is because maybe with inflation in the future I change something or I make it cheaper or more expensive and then the video is outdated. So always look at my website for pricing. And thank you very much for your support, because Patepluma would not be what it is today without your support.